Just weighed him in down. I've been up all night and I had to be up all day. He goes, boy, I like his song. That's good, that's good. I'm beginning to think I wasn't making, but I did, so I'm here to say thank God for that little bitty truck stop in LaGrange. He goes, 2 thumbs up with the chutney. This is great. This is great, boy. Oh, what a great song. Great song. We got a damn good drum coming way. He scratched that record all the way. He scratched that record all the way from number 4 to number 1. He got up. He said, boy, he's all flustered. Boy, you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me you used profanity. We will not play that disgusting song on our airway. No, sir. No, sir. There is no way we're going to play this filth on our air. No way. I can't believe you didn't tell me before you brought this into me that you use foul language. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. I don't even know what's going on. I'm going, sir. You know, I mumble even when I sing. I know that. So, you heard it wrong. Something, I don't cuss on this song. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You know, well, what did I say? And then he did the worst thing you could never do to me. I am convinced that I've been married 5 times because all the divorces, all because I'm a horrible lip reader. I can't read lips. Yeah, I can't read lips. You know, my 4 ex-wives go, and I go, buy another beer? I'm horrible at lip reading. Exactly the opposite. So he goes, you know what you said, and he looks around, and we're in this little bitty room. He looks around, and he goes, you said, you know what you said? You said, I go, I get it. What? You said, huh? And then he did what all my 4 ex-wives did. They rolled their eyes in disgust like, you idiot. You said, and he whispers, you said, and in my mind I go, damn. What? Damn. He goes, get out of here. He takes the record off there, puts it in the cover, and said, we will never play your music on our station. And he pushes me out the door. As soon as I'm going out the door, I'm thinking, I turn around before because he wanted to lock the door. I said, hey, wait. You do know 4 miles from this radio station in this very town of LaGrange, Texas, is the most famous whorehouse in the world. You know what I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about, it had a nickname. What was the name? It had a, wasn't a whorehouse. Chicken Ranch. But they did a movie about it. The movie was best little whorehouse in Texas. It starred, man, it was huge, man. It starred Dolly Parton. 2 big reasons you should watch that movie. Dolly Parton. Yeah. But that was not the first time. That was not the first time that whorehouse popped up in my life. Nowhere near the first time that whorehouse. Anyway.
I don't want to talk about it.
I want to talk about it. You don't want to talk about it, but I'll talk about it. Actually, what's funny is, do you know, right here, this thing right here, this is actually a free drink at the whorehouse in LaGrange, right there. That's a token. A free drink. And coincidentally, no implication implied, I got this the same day that I got the Willie backstage pass for life. Me and Willie, no. That's another story. But here I was. Somehow, you know when the Chicken Ranch, best little whorehouse in Texas, got disbanded, they had because there was no Craigslist, there was no eBay back then, no Facebook Marketplace, but there was, and there is, an estate sale. And that's what they had. They had an estate sale. So when they had that estate sale, now I didn't go to it, but I know someone who did. A guy that owned a pet shop in Smithville, Texas, which is right in between Austin and LaGrange. And he heard about this talking bird. There was a talking bird in the whorehouse. He thought, I want to buy that talking bird because it knows some shit. Somebody's going to pay me a lot of money for that talking bird. So he bought it. Fast forward 6 years later. 6 years. The guy couldn't sell that bird for nothing. He bought it for $20 at auction. But somehow, my wife at the time, whatever number that was, she was in Smithville, Texas. And she saw that bird in the window. $20 for a talking bird. It was 6 years old at that time. She goes in there and the pet shop owner goes, yes ma'am, $20. Well, how come this is 20, the others are 60? Well, I've had this a long time and I have to be honest with you, when I sell any animal in my store, I have to write down where I got that animal. Did you know that? If you buy a fish, they have to tell you where they got that fish. So every time I tell somebody where I got that talking bird, they go, no, I do not want that bird. And she goes, well, where'd you get the bird? I bought it at an estate sale at the Chicken Ranch. Now, she knew the Chicken Ranch. So she goes, oh, no. No, we got 2 daughters, and I don't need no foul talking bird in my house. And he says, ma'am, I've never heard that bird say anything bad. Nothing bad. Well, I had heard the bird say, pretty girl. Or, pretty woman. That's all I ever heard that bird say. Matter of fact, if that bird says anything that you don't approve of, I'll buy it back. She goes, okay. So she bought the bird. Here's where I come in, not knowing anything. I come in from work, I'm washing my grease off my hands at the kitchen sink. She's over there at the stove cooking a hamburger helper or tuna helper or some kind of helper. What is the other one? Yeah, chicken helper. Anyway, some kind of helper. And my daughters are at the counter there doing their homework, like they always are. One of them gets up from the counter, goes into the living room on her way to the bathroom, and I hear, pretty girl. Washing my hands. What the hell's going on here? I look at the wife at the time. I said, what was that? She goes, oh, I meant to tell you. Again, this is in a time before beepers, before cell phones. So whatever happened at your house, you had to find out when you got to the damn house. There was no advance warning. So she goes, oh, I meant to tell you, I was in Smithville and I bought a talking bird. That to me was like, okay. All right, Smithville, bought a talking bird. Okay. Meant nothing to me. She puts down her spatula, takes off her apron, walks around the counter, goes into the living room, and I hear that bird go, "Pretty woman." Damn, that's it. I'm finished washing up. I'm drying off my hands. In the kitchen sink there. I go, damn. So I walk around that counter. I want to see this talking bird. So I walk around there, and I'm going to the living room, and she picks up the whole cage, and she's bringing that bird into the kitchen, and I'm walking from the kitchen to the living room, that little doorway in between both of us, and she's got that bird there in the cage, and I'm looking at that bird's looking at me, and that bird goes there, "Hi, Dale."